You stand on Inasa beach, the soft sand beneath your feet, as the 10th month of the old lunar calendar unfolds its gentle magic. The air is filled with the sweet scent of autumn, and the sky is painted with hues of orange and pink, a breathtaking sunset. Before you, the silhouette of Benton Island rises from the sea, its contours soft and mysterious. The sun sinks slowly, casting a warm glow over the waves, and you feel the breeze carry the whispers of the gods. As you breathe in, the salty air fills your lungs, and you listen to the sound of the waves caressing the shore. The water laps gently at your feet, a soothing melody that seems to lull the world into a peaceful slumber. You feel the sand shifting beneath you, and the grains slipping away, carried by the waves, as the legend says, to carry the gods to shore. The atmosphere is serene, and you feel a deep connection to this sacred place. You begin to walk along the beach, your footsteps sinking into the sand, as the sun dips lower in the sky. The sound of the waves grows louder, and you hear the cries of seagulls flying overhead, their shadows dancing on the sand. The air cools slightly, carrying the scent of pine and salt, as you walk toward the pine-lined approach of Izumo Taisha Grand Shrine. The trees stand tall, their branches swaying gently in the breeze, like nature's own guardians, watching over the shrine and its secrets. As you walk, you notice the sound of the waves changing, the rhythm becoming more soothing, like a lullaby. You feel the sand growing cooler beneath your feet, and the sky deepening into a soft blue, with hues of purple and pink. The stars begin to twinkle, like diamonds scattered across the sky, and you feel the magic of this place, where the gods are said to gather. You hear the distant sound of a flute, its melody weaving in and out of the sound of the waves, a gentle accompaniment to your walk. The pine trees grow closer, their trunks sturdy and strong, their branches whispering in the breeze. You feel the air grow thicker, denser, more sacred, as you approach the shrine grounds. The sound of the waves grows fainter, replaced by the scent of incense and the soft murmur of voices, carried on the wind. You feel a sense of peace settle over you, as you walk through the torii gate, and into the heart of the shrine. The atmosphere is tranquil, and you feel your heart slowing, your breath deepening, as you enter this sacred space. You continue to walk, your footsteps quiet on the stone path, as you make your way deeper into the shrine grounds. The sound of the wind chimes carries on the breeze, a soft tinkling, like the laughter of children. You feel the air grow cooler, the shadows deepening, as the sun dips below the horizon. The stars grow brighter, and you feel the magic of this place, where the gods are said to gather, to share their wisdom and their peace. You hear the sound of a gentle stream, its source hidden, but its melody clear, a soothing accompaniment to your walk. As you walk, you notice the smell of food, carried on the breeze, a savory scent, like the smell of traditional Japanese cuisine. You hear the sound of a tea shop, its doors open, inviting you to enter and rest for a while. You feel the weariness of the day lifting as you think of sitting and sipping a warm cup of tea, surrounded by the peaceful atmosphere of the shrine. The sound of the wind chimes grows fainter, replaced by the sound of gentle chatter, and the clinking of cups, a soothing serenade, as you approach the tea shop. You feel your heart slowing, your breath deepening, as you prepare to rest, and let the peace of this place wash over you. You walk toward the tea shop, the scent of green tea and sweet pastries growing stronger, making your mouth water. The sound of gentle chatter and clinking cups grows louder, and you feel a sense of warmth and comfort, like coming home. You push open the door and step inside, where the air is cozy and inviting. The tea shop is small, with low tables and cushions on the floor, where people sit, sipping their tea and chatting quietly. You notice a kind-faced woman, with a warm smile, who greets you and invites you to sit. She brings you a steaming cup of tea and a small plate of traditional Japanese sweets, which you savor, feeling the sweetness and the warmth spreading through your body. As you sit, you notice the sounds around you, the gentle hum of conversation, the clinking of cups, and the soft laughter, which creates a sense of calm and tranquility. You feel the weariness of the day lifting as you sit and rest, surrounded by the peaceful atmosphere of the tea shop. The woman who served you sits down and begins to chat, telling you stories about the shrine and its history, which you listen to with interest and curiosity. You learn about the gods who are said to gather here and the magic of this place, which is palpable and real. After a while, you finish your tea and thank the woman, who smiles and bows in appreciation. You step outside into the cool evening air, feeling refreshed and renewed. The stars are shining brightly above, and the shrine grounds are bathed in a soft, moonlit glow. You notice a small path which winds through the trees and decides to follow it to see where it leads. The path is narrow and winding, but the trees are tall and majestic, providing a sense of shelter and protection. You hear the sound of a small bird singing in the distance, which is like music to your ears. As you walk, you notice the trees becoming thicker and the path becoming narrower. You feel a sense of adventure and curiosity as you wonder where the path will lead. The sound of the bird grows louder and you follow it until you come to a small clearing. In the center of the clearing is a beautiful stone fountain where water flows and splashes, creating a soothing melody. The bird is perched on the edge of the fountain, singing its heart out. You sit down on a nearby bench and watch as the water flows and the bird sings. The sound of the fountain is like music to your ears, and the sight of the bird is like a treasure to your eyes. You feel a sense of peace and tranquility as you sit and watch the water flow. The stars are shining above, and the moon is casting a silver glow over the clearing. You feel like you are in a magical world where time stands still and all that exists is the present moment. You breathe deeply and slowly, feeling the calm and the peace spread through your body. The bird finishes its song and flies away, leaving you to sit in silence and contemplation. You sit in silence, and the stillness of the night wraps around you like a soft blanket. The sound of the fountain is the only noise that breaks the silence, and it is a gentle, soothing sound that seems to lull the world into a peaceful slumber. You feel your eyes growing heavy and your breath becoming slower and deeper. The stars above twinkle like diamonds in the sky, and the moon casts a silver glow over the clearing, making everything feel calm and serene. You notice the trees standing tall and still like sentinels, guarding the peace of this magical place. The air is cool and crisp, and you can smell the scent of blooming flowers and fresh greenery, which fills your heart with a sense of wonder and joy. As you sit, you start to notice the small sounds of the night, the crickets chirping in the distance, the rustling of leaves in the breeze, and the distant hooting of an owl. These sounds are like a lullaby to your ears, and they seem to rock you into a state of deep relaxation. You feel your body becoming heavier and your mind becoming quieter as the peace of the night washes over you. The fountain continues to flow, and the sound of the water is like a gentle melody that seems to match the beating of your heart. You breathe deeply and slowly, feeling the calm and the peace spread through your body like a warm, golden light. As the night wears on, the sounds of the world seem to fade away, and all that is left is the sound of the fountain and the beating of your heart. You feel like you are in a state of perfect tranquility where nothing can disturb the peace that you feel. The stars are shining brightly above, and the moon is casting a silver glow over the clearing, making everything feel calm and serene. You notice that the air is filled with the scent of blooming flowers and fresh greenery, which seems to fill your heart with a sense of wonder and joy. As you sit in silence and stillness, you start to feel like you are a part of the night itself. You feel like you are melting into the darkness and becoming one with the universe. The sound of the fountain is the only noise that breaks the silence, and it is a gentle, soothing sound that seems to lull the world into a peaceful slumber. You breathe deeply and slowly, feeling the calm and the peace spread through your body like a warm, golden light. The world around you is quiet and still, and you feel like you are in a state of perfect tranquility. The stars are shining brightly above, and the moon is casting a silver glow over the clearing, making everything feel calm and serene. You feel like you are in a magical world where time stands still and all that exists is the present moment. You sit in silence and stillness, feeling the peace and the calm of the night wash over you like a soft, gentle wave. As the night wears on, you feel like you are sinking deeper and deeper into the peace and the calm of the moment. The sound of the fountain is the only noise that breaks the silence, and it is a gentle, soothing sound that seems to lull the world into a peaceful slumber. You breathe deeply and slowly, feeling the calm and the peace spread through your body like a warm, golden light. The world around you is quiet and still, and you feel like you are in a state of perfect tranquility. You feel like you are becoming one with the universe and that everything is connected and intertwined. The stars are shining brightly above, and the moon is casting a silver glow over the clearing, making everything feel calm and serene. You sit in silence and stillness, feeling the peace and the calm of the night wash over you like a soft, gentle wave. As you sit, you start to feel like you are drifting off to sleep, carried by the peace and the calm of the moment. Your eyes grow heavy and your breath becomes slower and deeper. The sound of the fountain is the last thing you hear before you drift off into a peaceful slumber.